More updates on the coronavirus. Let's head on over to Thailand, where our Southeast Asia Bureau correspondent Cristel Parera reports from Bangkok. Watch this.
Thai officials here reported more cases of human-to-human transmission of coronavirus, with 6 people, 4 Thais and 2 Chinese tourists. They're the latest that have been found infected. Dr. Tanarak P. Pat, Deputy Director General of the Disease Control Department, the country is now in the stage of disease transmission, and since they are staying in places full of foreign visitors, tourists are likely to be in areas of disease transmission. Now, health authorities contacted South Korea for information about a Korean woman found infected with novel coronavirus on her return from Thailand despite having never visited China. The 42-year-old South Korean woman tested positive for the virus after arriving home from Thailand on January 19. She became ill on January 25. Now in quarantine, she is the 16th person found to have contracted the virus in South Korea. Dr. Tanarak said that authorities were informed of the case in South Korea and were seeking details of her test results, condition, and where she had visited in Thailand. The information would help them locate people who might have been in contact with her. Dr. Tanarak said the case of the Korean woman does not change the degree of risk concerning the disease in Thailand, and the chances of contraction remain low here in Thailand. Suwanachai Watanaying Charanchai, Director General of the Disease Control Department, told the press that the 4 Thais included a couple who had just returned from Japan. The 2 others were drivers who had driven Chinese tourists in their vehicles. The 6th and most recent patient was moved from a private hospital to the Bamrasnara Infectious Diseases Institute and placed on a respirator as he is 70 years old and has underlying tuberculosis. He was the driver of a van that took an elderly Chinese woman to Wahin, where she was receiving treatment for the infection in hospital, and her health was improving. The number of infections discovered in Thailand rose from 19 to 25 on Tuesday. 8 people have recovered and been discharged, while the other 17 remained in hospitals. Meanwhile, Deputy Prime Minister and Public Health Minister Anutin Chanvirakul said on Tuesday 138 Thais had boarded a Thai Air Asia flight from the epicenter of the outbreak, Wuhan in China, to Thailand. A total of 144 Thais in Wuhan and Hubei province had been due to arrive in Thailand aboard an Air Asia flight Tuesday night. However, only 141 showed up at Wuhan airport for the evacuation flight. Mr. Anutin said 138 of the 141 had passed health checks and were allowed to board the plane to Thailand. Of the 3 not allowed to leave China, 2 had fever, while the other was found to have overstayed their visa. Thailand now requires visitors from China to show medical certificates stating they are healthy, but it has not adopted a blanket travel or visa ban and insists it has the health situation under control. Meanwhile, some pharmacies and convenience stores in 2 Bangkok districts were found to be running short on supplies of masks despite assurances from Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha. The cabinet on Tuesday made face masks and hand sanitizers price-controlled products in the wake of the coronavirus outbreak and nationwide air pollution. Reporting from Bangkok, Thailand, this is Lady Cristel Pereira, and I am 1 with 25.